Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the great Pacific Northwest. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I live in Hickville, USA. That's Little Belfair, Washington. And I love where I live. So welcome to my channel. So this is April 2025 Saturday series featuring the Heirloom Arrangement Kit. And this is video number 4. That means this is my extreme card, and they've all been relatively simple. And this one is going to be no difference. And I think that is saying something, and I'm happy to say that. So this is a look at the kit. And this being said, I do want to let you know that I have a Monday series and a Saturday series every month, and I concentrate on one stamp set, suite, or bundle, and now it would appear a kit from time to time. And for my Monday series, the first is always a sketch card, the second a case of card, the third a shaker card, and the fourth is a fun fold. The fifth is always a mystery for whether that's a Monday or a Saturday. And for the Saturday series, which is the series I'm working on right now, the first is always designed for the beginner, the second towards the casual, the third for the avid, and the fourth is what I would call the extreme. This one is going to be a fun fold, but this is going to be an easy fun fold. This is what I call an easy easel card. And that is simply because it's a basic card base, and then you just fold the front of the card base in half. So this is the Heirloom Arrangements Kit. Now this one, please note that all of these cards, there is only one of each. There are not duplicates, so that's all you get is the one. This is a closer look at some of the cards. I have plenty of these cards. This will be my 8th card with this kit. And guys, I still have plenty of things to come back and make more. So the only card bases I cut up were these two. I cut these two card bases in half. The other card base, one of which I'm using today, there was a pink one and a, oh, what color would that be? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Let's look on the back and see what they called it. I almost want to say like very light smoky slate. What color would they call this? Cajun Craze. I guess they're going to call it crumb cake. But it's very, very pale, very light. And I'm keeping now those, they had a pretty in pink and a crumb cake, and I kept those in intact. So you can still see. So I have card bases, I have ephemera left over, I have sentiment strips, I have an envelope which is partially used, I have another envelope. These are ones that you can cut up and use the whole front portion of. I have some ephemera that is the vellum, colored vellum. Another envelope that can be used. I have more butterflies because I'm using butterflies from my stash. There's another little piece of ephemera. All this is still usable for me, and I plan on using it. This and back here. So I'm going to get so much more out of this kit than just 8 cards. I even kept this little piece here, and that is because this kit, it's a collage style of doing cards, but they covered up so much of these beautiful elements that I can't do that. I just can't cover them up. So with that being said, I'll show you what we are doing. And I think I'm going to be bringing in this stamp from Forever Fern because I want a little, this one's going to have more color and I want a little bit of pop of green in this card. So these are the stamps. Thankful and grateful. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you for you. I feel lucky to have you, the butterfly, and this mesh or hash mark. So I'm going to set those aside. Where's my Handa Donda notebook? Underneath everything as it would appear. So let me show you what I do have. So I have this package of butterflies from Amazon, which I love. And then I have these. You can see my selection here. And these were from Hobby Lobby. these. So I'm using one of these fern elements, and I am going to use one of these little strips here. This is just ephemera. I'm keeping these bits, but I've separated all of my ephemera up into little baggies, as you can see here. So those and those, you're going to see the ones I've pulled out, and I pulled out my butterfly already. So did I write it down? Oh my goodness, I didn't even write anything down yet. Well, we'll have to do that when I get to it. So no book for this one. No notebook. So this is the one they're calling Crumb Cake. Very, very light. I told you, very, very light. So all you need to do, this is your card base, right? So this is 4 1/4. So you can score it at 2 1/8, which I think I will do because I want a really nice crease on this to do this easy easel card. Or you can just fold this in half to the center, which I have done, but we're going to go ahead and crease it to 2 1/8. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm going to need a stopping mechanism, and I didn't bring that out, but maybe, oh, look at that little piece. That could work, or a piece from here. So this is just going to get folded into the center. So here is my easel. Look at that. That is so quick and so easy. Yes, that's all there is to that. Now, the trick with this one is we're going to be cutting half of a blue card base. The trick is that this can be no bigger than this because it won't fit in the envelope. So I want, let me see, I want 1 inch on each side. So this is 5 1/2. So take 2 inches off of 5 1/2. That'll leave us, what, 3 1/2, right? So if we're at 5 1/2 and I want 1 inch or 1/2 inch, we're going to start with, we're going to go 1 inch off of each side. I think that's big enough. So this might be what we use for our stopping mechanism on the inside. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to need to cut it down again. Oh, that's plenty on each side. So now we're going to cut a little off the top and bottom because I need to put this more in the center. This is from where it was cut in half. I just want to take a shave off of that end. Just a hair. And then I like this element here, so I want to try to keep that in frame as much as possible. So going from there, we're going to take it to, let's do 3 3/4 to start. Let me see my card. That's going to be perfect. Perfect. And this, perfect. I think I can take 1/4 inch off of, do I want to make it? Because when this pops up, that is, no, I don't want to take any more off. So let me take a quick note. Anything to give me a note. Okay, so this piece is 4 1/2, 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. Three 3/4 by 4 1/2, and that's 1/2 card base from Kit. Sorry guys, I didn't write it down. We're going to leave those elements to the side. So what we're going to focus on this part is, this is our element. So here is my great big green fir. I told you I wanted color in here. This is where I'm drawing all my color inspiration, is this bit of ephemera. I want this in the center. So I want this here. Everything needs to be sitting within this piece. I thought this would be lovely, and I want to bring it, this green is just, maybe we'll take that over a little bit because I want this barely over here. I want you to see these roses. And then I have 2 pieces. Now I know not everybody's going to have this ephemera, so I want to show you. This is a sentiment from strip from the kit. This would go lovely right here, and you could stamp any of those sentiments, and then you could put a butterfly like I am. My butterfly is going to go right there. This is not meant to be difficult, so this would work. However, and I know this is going to go kind of on top of the rose, but you still see the elements of the rose, so it's going to go. So it's either that one, or there is Wonder in Simplicity, and I haven't decided yet which one. That's why the 2 of them are still there, because I can't decide, but this is what we're going for, and we're going to put it all up on dimensionals. Yes, all of it. So we know what we have. This one, we can put tear tape right here and put that down. So let's just grab a piece. This is just to add greenery to this. It just needed some green back there. And there was all that gorgeous vellum in the kit. I didn't want to use it all up. I want to save it because I want to come back and make even more cards. It's kind of my thing. So this can even come off of the side over here. That's going to be fine. There we have it. This piece I want up on dimensionals. One for the center. When I first started this video, I almost started to panic because I was like, oh no. I looked at my watch and I was like, oh no, I gotta go get Hank. But no, I have time. Okay, why am I thinking like, okay, this is where it's gonna go. It's fine. And dandy. This is gonna come right to the edge. I'm talking like so close. This is not, I'm only gonna get glue here, and then here, here, and here. Everything else is, this is gonna have to get a dimensional or mini, but we're gonna probably, I think just maybe even one right there will do it. Because this is barely going to sit there. I want as much of that rose showing. Perfect. Just building our scene here. My only problem with my wee little butterfly is I'm not sure how a dimensional will look on this butterfly, and I better just go with like a strip and try to get as little as possible and not see, because you can kind of see behind it. So I'm not sure about that either. Let's do minis. I'm just not... Maybe if I just do one in the center. Oh no. No, that is not gonna work. That is not gonna work. My butterfly may not be able to be up on dimensionals. I don't think so, but I'm still gonna use this butterfly. It just won't work. Put this here. It needs a glue dot. It just won't work that way. Sorry, butterfly. You get glue dots. And I put a glue dot right there where it's not even going to touch it. So let's take that one off and we'll add a new one. Because that's not going to work. Stanky wanky there, little butterfly. And that did not even go down. Oh, my little butterfly wants to be difficult. All right. That little butterfly, you cannot be above the blue line. All right, so next it is this one. Now I'm going to take some linen thread. And just wrap it around and move my fingers out. I hate that it's doing this. I need to probably like tuck it in there somehow. Do a faux bow. I mean, even just this here would be lovely. But there's nowhere else to put this. I mean, I could do, let's see, tuck this under here. Because that's how it's going to go. And we're going to add a little green in the background. See, that's just too far off. I think it's going to be this one. So that, we're going to go this way. Yes, we're going to go that way. So we're going to put our little bow here. Need to fix that. I think I'm going to tuck it in with some tear tape on the inside. Not sure really how to fix it, but let's start with this. Most definitely. This is the one. We're going to put a mini on that end. This one. This right there. And I want a mini for the very end. Then we just have to glue it down. I mean, this is really an easy fun fold to make, and it is one of my favorites to make. Oh, gorgeous. So now we're going to stamp all of that, and we still haven't even stamped. Oh, we could put this on the inside, guys. That could be our bump up strip. We could layer all of this inside. Look at those. We're going to use it all. That is what we're going to use. All of that is going to come. Oh, I love it. I love it when I can use pieces that were just, you know, laying around. Perfect. All of that is going on the inside. Happy dance. Yes. Okay. We're going to stamp. Of course, we're going to do some stamping. First, we're going to do a test to see if this will give me what I think it will. I want some green. You see, we have all this beautiful green. That's why I chose this butterfly and not one from the kit. I wanted the green. I wanted the green from here, the green here, the green here, and the green here. The blue is just a pop of brighter blue, but this is subtle here. So we're going to take this. I'm wondering if it needs to be garden green. I'm having a hard time. I'm thinking I need to, I do. I need to switch it to garden green. That is not the green. I want this darker, rich green. So that's okay. Just going to give it a quick little shimmy on the chamois. That is going to give me a richer look. So little piece of washi tape. I don't want a lot of this, and I may want it stamped off. So let's flip this over if I can. Yes, that's full strength. We're going to go for the softer. I know, but it's still the shade. The shade is the color. So we're going to stamp off. We're going to come in this way and do it a little bit of the stem. This is the only block right now I have that has not got something on it. And ink up my finger as well. Okay, on the inside now. Just a little envelope time. Something old and something new to be remembered by, and something blue, right? All right, let's put this card together. First, we are going to, do you see this? And watch. I don't have it together yet, but look how pretty that. This is beautiful. It's just stunningly gorgeous. It is beautiful. I know it's pretty. I know it's pretty. Okay. So there's lots of ways. You can tear tape it. You can put glue from here to there, which we can. Or you hold this like this, right? Because you know where you're going. You can take it and you can add your glue down below your line. Oops. Got to make sure I don't go too far. I mean, I've done this lots of ways. Tear tape. There are so many ways you can do this. I was going to use the bone folder, but I better just use my hands to rub the glue down. Now, when I go to pop it up, see this? That is a beautiful, beautiful card. So now we have all of our elements, even for the inside. So I just have to decide, we're going to do a double pop-up. I want this on dimensionals and then these glued together and then this on dimensionals. So these two are going to get glued together. Look at that. I didn't have to take one over the other. I got to use them both. just want it behind my little chipboard piece, my little piece of ephemera. Put that down. And then this is going to go up on dimensionals as well. Why? Because this needs to be up for this to stop. You just have to decide where you want it to stop at. In there, and then we get to put more bling on it. Which I didn't pull out any bling, did I? Oh, I did not. Let's see what we have in the little drawer. So we have these, which that's okay, but I bet there are 5 of these, and those will do beautifully. I didn't have to go look anywhere. So let's go for it. It's always better with my pokey tool. So 1 can go here. I like that. I don't want it there though. I do want it right where there is nothing. Oh my goodness, I keep moving it. Just stay put. All right, 1. I need you, so you cannot go walk about on me. 2. Ooh, 3. That's really pretty. I don't know if I really need any more, but I could do 2 more right here. Why? Because I can, and there's 2 more left. Come on, right? Or I can do 1 here. Oh, I can put them on the inside. 1. Because that will look nicely. No, we're going to go here. There. There is my card. And gosh, this kit is so pretty. So pretty. So I can't do the butterfly because it's on acetate. So we will do our flowers. And a little bit of the greenery. Wonder if I should do that as well. I might as well. We're going to make it all sparkle and shine, and don't forget that. We're just going to give it all a kiss of the sunshine and the roses. If we move that, we can get the roses. Oh, we might as well do the leaves as well. That's what all the green was for. Okay, there is my card. And yes, you can put whatever you want on the inside. I think we're going to do just the For You, and we're going to stamp it in, I'm going to stamp it in Lost Lagoon. And all I really want to do is play with this set some more, but I have other projects that need work. So this will have to just wait, and I will get back to it in the month and get to play periodically with it. So I hope you all really like what I have been able to create with this kit, and I'm so excited that I still have more, because I was worried, oh no, am I going to be able to do this or not? And I am so excited that I was able to get this accomplished. And I really think I stayed true to the theme of the collage with this kit. So they're all you know, in that they're just different, of course, because I put my little twist on them. And I really, 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 I cannot wait to find out what y'all think of these. Um, it, it it boggles the mind what you can do with something when you just put your stamp on it. And they give you great starting point to go from, right? It's a great jumping off point. But boy, the creativity in a box is just fabulous. And I love everything in this kit. And I love, the best part is being able to bring little pieces of what I have and combining them. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I appreciate you so much in taking time out of your day and watching my videos. Thank you for giving that to me. So thank you, and I hope you come back and visit me here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.